Nigerians, Twitter on fire as court grants Tinubu latest request. See his shocking demand that is causing problems everywhere. Welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you are just joining us, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. The Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) and the Trade Union Congress (TUC) had planned to stage a nationwide industrial strike in protest of the removal of fuel subsidies, but the National Industrial Court's Abuja division had granted the federal government, which is led by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, a request for an interim injunction to prevent them from doing so. On Monday, a lawsuit and application for a temporary injunction were both filed. In her decision, Justice O.Y. Anuwe granted the federal government's request for relief, thereby prohibiting the labor movement from carrying out the strike that was set to start on Wednesday. The planned industrial action or strike of any kind by the defendant or respondent is hereby prohibited, while the motion on notice dated June 5th, 2023 is held and decided. The suit was held without the respondent, the NLC and the TUC, and others were then made. A decision that may saw the ties between the incoming administration and organized labor. The federal government appealed to serve the court's order on the labor movement by publishing in two national newspapers, the Nigerian Television Authority (NTA), and posting the orders on the walls of labor union buildings, in contrast to Mr. Tinubu's repeated promises of extensive consultation with stakeholders on matters of broad national consequences. Last Monday, Mr. Tinubu declared that the fuel subsidy that was supposed to be terminated by June was gone, causing a panic throughout the entire nation. Marketers of fuel used the president's remarks as justification to defy the June deadline and absolutely raise the price of gasoline at the pump. The statement he made drew a lot of attention, and many Nigerians used the comment section to express their opinions. Which court has the power to do so? They go know how to arrest workers, abi? I won't say anything, no. Kangaroo court. I wonder what will happen before people will agree that Nigeria is a failed state. Nigerians, what's your take on this? What do you think? What do you say? Feel free to drop your thoughts in the comment section. But meanwhile, the greatest shock here is that the Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) has suspended its planned strike over the hike in fuel price as a result of subsidy removal. Sahara reporters had earlier reported that the Nigerian government delegation again summoned the leadership of the Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) to a meeting at the Presidential Villa, Abuja, over the grievances emanating from the fuel subsidy removal. Meanwhile, at the end of the meeting, the NLC announced that some measures had been put in place and an agreement was reached for the strike not to go on as planned. Consequently, the parties agreed as follows. 1. That the NLC to suspend the strike forthwith to enable further consultations. The Labour Congress and the federal government to meet in June 19 to agree on an implementation framework. A new communique issued by the NLC partly read, The NLC, led by its president, Comrade Joe Ajaro, had arrived at the presidential villa at about 5:45 p.m. on Monday. The government team at the meeting included the former governor of Edo State, Adams Oshomole, the Group Chief Executive Officer, GCEO of NNPCL, Male Kyari, the Chief of Staff to the President, Femi Gbanjebia-Mila, Honorable James Falake, the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Labour and Employment. Okay, the union had announced the industrial action on Friday following a meeting of its National Executive Council, NEC, in Abuja over the fuel subsidy removal and subsequent hike in the pump price of petrol. But these have been suspended by the Nigerian Labour Congress. So now be this. Now this one be the latest one now. So no more strike. So Nigerians, they watch what is going to be the outcome of this. Now we don't even know what they have agreed though. Is there going to still be fuel subsidy? Is it going to increase Nigerian workers' salaries? What are they going to do concerning the lights? You know, say the lights now be the major problem for this country. If we get stable lights like this, so many people are going to be employed. And when you ask someone, when you are employed and you are making good money, Nigerians no go vex now when you ask them to buy fuel for 800, 700 because the money is there. So you no go make affect on them. But all these things were not put in place, and boom, the fuel subsidy has been removed. Now Nigerians' last hope now be this NLC. But see, as the matter be now, what is going to be the next stage? So the way it is now, no more fuel subsidy in Nigeria. So if they get the plan, say last say then go remove them, just be coming down. I'm dropping it here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Thank you.